This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
All right, Mamemra Andy Kerm hona yenhwe de also the brain. Andy,
obisi Diago Simeone said you see to papa so there or sure so EPN man come jana kwa no kre a car Atletico Madrid for ball squad the crano quality e crano any nguasia or koje no Champions League no send the fifth in the La Liga idea we will GD passes and ka EPN man ka unsurvivable this time inti and come jana kwa Osi Argentina Firmino ashego dodo chair Jesus but Tite afraid Jesus ahead of Firmino. You know, a call up no current form can we current form free wa no so akwa check the performance of both players in the respective national teams here more money na chance say omunsi akan Roberto Firmino SRC Academy Brazil in 2014 Jesus SRC Academy Brazil in 2016 of the two Jesus has scored more goals than Firmino in the national team. Jesus has performed better than Roberto Firmino in the national team. Jesus, anytime be on national team, be ahead of Firmino. And in as much as Firmino actually go to the channel, so he has now matches, now he Liverpool matches. Now see Omumio o compare overall performance. You know, Jesus has been better than Roberto Firmino this season. In Tiano, ena ama openi efeni chiche etusu Jesus ahead of Abrante Fred Roberto Firmino. So Franco aye me Simon tene me adese de ntima men komani. Obese ye wasan update on Sadio Mane squad na Senegal de aba na oka ho nti
Manye Madison near you.
Newton so yeah.
Sure.
Madison and Mount.
Senegal release your squad.
Yeah.
Sadio Mane can.
Yes.
All right.
Bayern for no happy but Senegal for no senior mass mo kan muti kura. Obese Argentina Real Madrid na nse omo games na omo concede goals of Bernabeu sa. No kure ne se nya Bernabeu nko awe kro concede. Chomeni na also hold pivot no dem omo no the recoveries net tackles ne man. Ball no ne musa otimija ho no Toni Kroos mum ne hold middle no. And again in defense they've been inconsistent in terms of omo pair no. Inti esa in fact that cohesion number. Inti na nse omo games no kotwo ebrepa and this is the reason why they be conceding goals. Teams na e World Cup no ho ne kura attack ya no den obviously so he France animu na na kura anim ye no ahụ se animu na ehye o hwe Kylian Mbappe o hwe Christopher Nkunku o hwe Kingsley Coman o hwe Olivier Giroud o hwe Dembele o se France animu na ho hye nti omo ene kura the best attack so far as the World Cup no eye concern.
Almost racing Brazil for now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in terms of scoring ahead of them. Darwin Nunes, Edison Cavani, emo oyehwe omo team na attackers be na coach ne bebo. Eye open ye friend Alonso, omo set up no na Genoa. Eda TV so animo obi apeso hu ne obi a bi ho. But so watch na say home games no mo bona. Obo Darwin Nunes from the left. Now obo Luis Suarez on top. So person obo 442 diamond so omo bi no ja omo osro. Kana na e Cavani ni Luis Suarez. But then say na Darwin Nunes and Luis Suarez. Omo nyina ho a Luis Suarez is the first choice for Ayomu anymore. Into no there or obvious choice, but match never ban fitness level in the bit depending on Cavani and Darwin Nunes. Group stage morning, Minister Franco here. World Cup in general. Participation fee $2.5 million, means $2 in Kwan. Group stage $8 million. Round of 16 $12 million. Quarter final is $16 million. Third place 22 million and runners up no the operator sum you 32 and the obey no $45 million to World Cup no the sika sem no sa na etie obisi Ronald Koeman the former Barcelona coach no am passing Netherlands team no kan ho 1990 World Cup o Italy na no kre he was their main center back in the 1990 World Cup obisi edi na me edi echusu captain. General captaincy there one, longevity a key. Experience a key. Leadership qualities a key. Players are leading from the front. Any obia ultimate control egos of players. Obia near mommy do ultimate calm things down. Sir, and these are the qualities I mean choose be say or your captain. Obi say Baba Raman intimate Thanksgiving service man on retire and a coach is now. Omo befa blaster and so omo peno omo ni gene ho nti na omo koso a efre no ewo the national team. Now, interference of coach, you know. Obisi, a dientina yana empenifo no yes, a national team. You know, empenifo no interfere, they interfere to seem their interest. Eya no mo pese o mo players ni ye fa o mo. Enu ntina de bia o mo ha coaches no. Se coaches ni mo player mo bi, coaches ni free player we, call up podium come free we oye. Few people and almost suggestion to a coach genuinely. Most of the people are almost suggestion to coaches no. Almost those suggestions to seem their interest. And it is the reason why I am penning for almost football and no. And your blaster uncle baby or player or ben or player or a crowd or player or a damful. Na there be a coach money mobi. And it's not there be a mass interference no a course no. Obviously the last Champions League where Cristiano Ronaldo no or chitia wine. You know, he scored against Villarreal. A man you coach almost 2-0 no. And I'll share Sagunity at the Sarameka. And only the last goal for Cristiano at the Champions League. Obviously, your blaster no. And yema be ne umu was see a work on one son ya kwa kupim. Nitin ka bi bab medical crest also. You know yen goals. So hwe Madagascar e be hwe omo miensa. Ye matches na ya bonu ye akoma ne ya hye. Yen so a goals yi ye said dia goals mi ye defenders so da bi consider goals. We defended against Japan, we considered 3. Against Brazil, same old story, we considered Japan 4, Brazil 3. Until you defended the and hope say you be compact, you be watertight, you be resolute. You be preventing opponent from scoring. But you defending yes, consider goals in and pass will be any so. Until defensively, we need to work on our defense, and in terms of attack, I will say coach to Ado. Or just World Cup na year we need to score goals and we need to prevent opponent from scoring. You know I mean some okay. So video na ya show.
Video na ready na mo de no so ho de aba Tony na birthdays no so mo nya ho adwuma tentem emfa emame na how to why not?
Okay, and mama ntem adwuma. Or say House of Folk. Well, I will pick the City 4 Battalions as their greatest team.
Okay.
Because the omuye in the local game, the omuye in Africa, House of Folk team be any bida. Besides that, any team because omuye the lack na win here, it was a team full of quality. A team that have 3 national team goalkeepers and look at their players individually. So far Samir J, James Nano, Ebendida, na be Farman Kwamreku, offer their captain Jacob Nete, offer Jimendria, offer Steven Tete, or come to the midfield of Joe and Sanchez, Alote, Ejatete. You talk about Chastela, you talk about Ishmelado, you talk about Emmanuel Oseko for no be any more. Opia. There were few players that can compete with these players at their position at that time. Maybe Aziz Ansah for One Amankwamriku Nebepre or Godfrey de Bois for Jacob Nete on the left. At their positions, they were the very best in the Ghana Premier League at that particular time. It is a team they fearsome 5 no mama, but you know, House of Folk, so almost some continental club masters. It is not because of the fearsome 5. It is because of the City 4 Battalions. The maiden edition of the Confederation Cup. And after the City 4 Battalions, what has been the fate of House of Folk in Africa and even in the local game? To almost any a grouper, may you almost say born a dear, you take House of Folk Bokunina, Omuni Nimpo.
You see, General, them they 2 and this one say, fearsome 5 some no. Say you can't squat. Now you can say the best usually is about achievement. Say individual players are normally ubetimi the achievement are too chain kakra. But for squad there, achievement is the main thing. And even though we didn't appreciate the fearsome 5 some very well, you ask yourselves, even so for the local league, the 64 battalions, you know, the G League in the South was 6 could dominate Africa and all that. So for me, the true meaning of continental club masters, you know, because that's I didn't know. Bana has in J continental trophy be ada. So maybe crowd radical almost say continental club masters that have no continental medal or trophy, but they gave true meaning to that accolade. So for me, the 64 battalions, has all-time best squad.
Okay.
And Cesar Jones Atuku Efio was the main architect.
Boss, ask Franco Naro why Sporting CP has no single player in the Portugal national team after their coach named his 26-man squad. Fatawi Shaku, who is a bench warmer in the club, is the only sporting CP player representing the club at the World Cup. I mean, the energy way ever. It is a sporting CP. Our player Bia, the way fan of Portugal national team. No. And a player, I know what sporting CP, our bench warmer. No, I don't know your friend Black Stars. I mean, there's one. Just Ghana Suku share Portugal.
The same group. You see the challenge, and I know you will beat me the amount. They say players are available for selection to Portugal. No, it be available for selection as far as Ghana is concerned, and that could be the major a year or apart from that, a Mayan put at a disadvantage. Say. Who be our own bono? Ni team no more and they are not good enough to represent Portugal. But then a bench warmer there is good enough to represent you. Absolutely no doubt. Player for player will not come anywhere near Portugal. But football is a team sport.
How many countries in terms of quality they can match this Portuguese side? And most of the players that perform better in the Sporting Lisbon team are foreigners.
Yentua so nkran videos